Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for the Manchester United versus Sevilla. Haven't even got the energy, but anyways, post-match reaction: 2-2. Slipped up a 2-goal lead. Martinez injury. Everything that could have went wrong did, and I just hope Martinez. He probably won't be fit for another few weeks now. And Varane came off at half-time as well. We look at the first half. We could have, I thought, second leg seems like it's going to be a fairly straightforward one, but no, there was, twists in the tail, whatever way you want to call it. And yeah, Manchester United make life hard, make the second leg hard, and well, the 2 own goals Sevilla got. Well, the 2 goals Sevilla got were actually own goals, so yeah. We scored 4 goals today. If that wants to make anyone feel a lot better. And yeah, listen, the frustration is. Like, we just compare us to the first half, like how big up Huddersfield Town Fan TV. Nice to have you here. Maybe you can try and brighten up my mood if you can. I'd appreciate it. Because Manchester United thought, let's slip up a 2-goal lead. So yeah. But listen, second leg next week away at their place. Not going to be easy. As I said, when you look at that first half, I thought the start we had was brilliant. The frustration, I know we had 10 men because Martinez came off with an injury, which, it's not like he walked off his international teammates, which was nice to see. Obviously, respect to them, could have lifted him off, but obviously it wasn't nice to see him getting injured, which, Varane obviously had to come off as well. He came off at half-time. So, again, could our 2 key defenders be out injured for how long? I don't know. Hopefully it's a short amount of time. Our injury lists or injury, whatever you want to call it, just seems to be growing and 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 growing. And I can understand why we're frustrated. I did say you needed a goal, a lead going into the second leg in Spain, but it wasn't meant to be. 2-0 up, you can't allow them back into the game so easily. We were so good in the first half, but the second half we were so poor. That was poor. It really, really was poor. And yeah, everything just went wrong. Everything that could have went wrong did go wrong. Bruno out next week for the second leg, which I'm actually dreading the second leg next week because it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy one. And just as I thought, if the second leg was at Old Trafford, I would be a lot more confident. Because it's not, I can't. Damn injuries, yeah. Rashford, Garnacho, Van de Beek, Martinez. I'm not sure about Varane. Oh, and Luke Shaw. Keep forgetting about him. Which, to be fair, Luke Shaw, we played him centre back. I do not want to see Lindelof and Maguire. I hope Varane is fit. I'll stick with Varane and Shaw. But Malacia tonight wasn't good at all. No one was good. The first half we were brilliant. Second half, I don't know what happened. It's like I thought, we needed a 3 goal lead. I thought we were going to get a third goal, and no, we just decided to do fuck all else. Uh, but yeah, I mean, listen, Ten Hag, some of the subs he made were a bit why. Like, I'm not usually the type to sit here and go mad at Ten Hag, but some of the decisions he made, I was like, why? Why why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Like, I just couldn't understand some of them. But again, what do people think? What do people think? Do we think Manchester United can still progress to the semis? I still think we can, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It really, really is not going to be easy. Um, it's not going to be an easy second leg. If we were going there next week with even if it was 2-1, 2-1, but no. I know it's a draw and it's not the end of the world, but it feels like a loss. And any football fan can understand why. I mean, the first goal, Navas deflected off Malacia, boom, second goal. I think it was Enesiri, headed onto Maguire's shoulder, back of the net. So yeah, definitely wasn't the best, and I just hope that we up our game for the second leg, because it's not going to be easy. So if anyone's coming here thinking, oh yeah, you're this, you're that, so just tell Fan TV. I still think you can progress, but you're certainly going to do it the hard way. You need to start the game quick and get an early goal to quieten the crowd in Spain. We definitely do. We need Rashford back, Huddersfield Town Fan TV. We need Rashford back. I hope Luke Shaw's available. I hope Luke Shaw's available. Luke Shaw, Rashford, Martinez. I don't know what's up with that. Was it Achilles? I think he tried to put a bit of weight on it, but just wasn't working. Like, no one's broken, but I don't know what it is. Achilles. What could it be? I mean, I still think we can progress, but my God, we need to. Defensively, though, you need to be better. Yeah, I mean, the defense was solid up until they scored the first goal. But defensively, we need to be better. Like, Huddersfield Town Fan TV, everything you were saying, I'm agreeing with. Like, people think I'm just agreeing with you because I want you to stay here and talk. Like, I actually do agree, because, you said we'll have to do it the hard way, which I think we will. We needed a goal, at least a 1 goal lead, 2 goal lead, whatever, going into the second leg. And defensively, we need to be better. I mean, I thought Martinez was doing well up until obviously he had to come off. Like, they got the goal, Martinez got injured. I don't know. And then Bruno's out next week as well for the second leg. Bruno's going to be out next week. Which, when he got the yellow card, we were 2-0 up, and I thought, at the stage, I thought, yeah, listen, we're going to get another goal or two here. And we didn't. And no one went well. So Bruno being out hurts a lot more. And yeah, I mean, is our luck running out? I mean, I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to be confident and say maybe it's just a smack in the face. Maybe, maybe you think of it. Did Sevilla deserve anything out of that game? I mean, they got 2 goals out of nothing, you could almost say. But you can say that they probably didn't deserve anything, but then we could have been a lot better in the second half. Manchester United are such a weird team. Like, why can't we not play well in both halves? We have to play well, and it's like we just pick one half. I would have rather played well in the second half than the first. So, It's going to be a pain in the fucking arse, I tell you. At least the away goals rule doesn't count anymore. Like, yeah, yeah, that's true, actually. That is true. But listen, all I can say is injury crisis. It's just building and building. I mean, Eric Ten Hag is speaking here. Um, I mean, I'm gonna say we threw the game away. We threw the game away. I'm saying it. We threw the game away. Like we did. We threw the game away. Like we started the game so well. We got an early goal. Sancho disallowed. It was, it was offside, which it was. Can't argue with that one. And then we did so well. We got Sevilla got the goal. Then he got the second goal. It was like 20 minutes in. I thought, lovely stuff. This could be a lovely night at Old Trafford. And no. Do you think the players became complacent when 2-0 up? I just think they kind of got a bit overconfident, if you ask me. But yeah, complacency, like, I don't know, like, I actually, like, I'm like, it's like someone punched me into the face, you know what I mean? I'm gobsmacked. Uh, it's hard to know. It's hard to know what happened. But again, the subs were a bit. I like Ten Hag, but damn, he makes some dumb substitutions sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe I'm saying it. Like, the subs Ten Hag made were poor for me. I wouldn't have took. I know Sancho didn't have the brightest second half, but I wouldn't have took him off. I wouldn't have took off Anthony. I wouldn't have took off Bruno. Sure, he was out next week anyways because he got the yellow card in the first half, so he was out next week. There was no coming back from that. It's not like he can appeal a yellow card. I don't think it was a yellow card. I don't think Bruno deserved to get the yellow, but there you have it. They hit him in the arm. So again, the rules changed, so I'm not sure what to say. Then he obviously, I think it was a bit of a precaution when he took, taking off Varane, bit of a precaution. And then what else did he do? Yeah, I mean, I thought Casemiro wasn't the greatest tonight. I mean, probably a bit of rustiness in there, but I'm Manchester United better go out there next week and cover those mistakes. And again, I know they got 2 goals out of probably nothing, deflected off our players, but still, we didn't play well up until then. Anyways, we didn't play well at all in the second half. I mean, I'm looking at the subs here. Took off Varane, brought Maguire on. Took off Bruno, brought Eriksen on. Took off Martial, brought Weghorst on. Took off Sancho, brought Alanga on. And took off Anthony and brought Pellistri on. I would have kept Anthony on. I would have kept Bruno on. Sure, he was out next week anyways. I would have kept Sancho on. I would have, but then again, no one had a good second half. No one. And like as I said, if we were coming into if we were playing the second leg at Old Trafford next week, I would have been confident. I'm still confident. I think we'll progress. I still think we'll be first on Sunday. I still think we'll win next Thursday, but they're not going to be easy. Especially the Sevilla game, it's not going to be easy. Like, this is a team who are like 13th place, goal difference of -11. Like, it's mad. Like, Sevilla, again, they play fairly well in these competitions. The Europa League, they've knocked us out a few times, home and away. So again, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. I mean, I just fingers crossed Rashford's back. But again, listen, this is Ten Hag, right? This is Ten Hag. These players need to step up. It's not like, let's choose that they have to step up next week. They have no choice. Step up next week. Do what you have to. Do what you have to. But I expect better from us next week in the first and second half. I know we have Brighton next Sunday in the semi-finals of the FA Cup, but again, the the only concern, I mean, I'm more worried about the Martinez injury. Like he came off on the stretcher, which is just not nice. Let me think of it. Varane came off, Rashford's injured, Garnacho's injured, Luke Shaw's injured, Van de Beek is injured. I mean, next week you probably have to go. I can see him going. I feel like we need a bit of creativity in there, so we'll probably play Ericsson, Fred, or maybe Sabitzer, and then obviously Casemiro will be in there. Then you'll have Sancho on the right. If Rashford's back, then it'll be Rashford, Anthony on the right, Martial. Then the back four would probably be Malacia if he's. I'd go with Luke Shaw if he's fit, but if not Malacia, oh god, I can't. I just cannot have another game. I mean, I don't want to see Maguire and Lindelof. I don't mind seeing Maguire, Martinez, Lindelof, Martinez. I don't want to see them two playing together. That's just chalk and cheese. That's what that is. But again, this is what when you look at the summer. This is what we need to up our game. This is what we need to bring in another defender, or two, another midfielder, striker, winger. We need a lot. This team needs a lot done to it. But listen, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, Ten Hag this, Ten Hag that. I just don't agree with the subs, mate. That's all I don't agree with. I mean, everything dropped. Manchester United's intensity dropped, fight, whatever you want to call it. Sevilla grew into the game a lot. They brought on Navas at half time, who done well. And yeah, I mean, the chances that we had came back to bite us in the backside. Came back to bite us in the backside. I mean, it was just mad, weird game. Weird game. I just hope, fingers crossed, Martinez's injury is not bad. But listen, we're going to go through player ratings because I want to end this soon. Just go and I don't know. Like I'm still positive. Like again, like if it's Ten Hag, so he'll know. These players will know what how. I mean, that's I just wish we had the second leg at Old Trafford. But listen, I'm still confident, but you have to do it the hard way. You have to do it the hard way. Um, we really have to do it the hard way. De Gea a 5.5. No, could have done better for the 2 goals. So yeah, same with Malacia. I thought he done Malacia 5.5. He done fairly poor. I'm gonna give Malacia a 5. He's had better games. Unfortunately, he didn't have any tonight. Martinez, I thought Martinez was doing fairly well up until his injury. I really did, but 6.5. Varane 3. He only played the first half. Van Bissaka, yeah, 6.5 as well. Casemiro 6.5. Bruno 6.5. Sancho 5. Again, I'm just giving these. I don't like giving player ratings. I actually hate giving player ratings. Sabitzer got the goals, so I give him a 7. Anthony 6.5. Martial 6. And the subs, just give them all around the 5. I'm just gonna give man the match to Sabitzer because he got the 2 goals. Just because he got those 2 goals. Like I don't like player ratings, so don't be going mental. But yeah, Forest on Sunday, 4:30 away, should be beating them. But yeah, this next week, Manchester United is not going to be an easy one. But fingers crossed, the players will up their game. I'm gonna give Ten Hag a 5. Subs were poor. But listen, I hope next week We can go out there, we play them next week in Spain. Their form's still a bit shaky. They got 2 goals. Well, 2 goals that were our own goals. So we just hope that we can go next week and go at them, because we cannot sit back. We have to go at them. We have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Fix those mistakes. But Martinez is probably another concern, which is not ideal. But listen, thanks everybody for watching the post-match review, and if you're around, join for the watch along as well. I appreciate that as well. Please like, comment, and subscribe button. Follow our socials, links in the description, and there's a few on the edits there as well. But listen, thanks everybody for watching, and yeah, speak to you all in a bit. A big week coming up for Manchester United. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts were on that game, or give us a DM over on Instagram. Thanks everybody for watching, and yeah, speak to you soon. Have a good one.